How do you get friends to walk right with you without them thinking you're trying to judge them? How do you get friends to walk right with you without them thinking you're trying to judge them?
Through your lifestyle, not your lips. I impact more people, not by them hearing me, but by them watching me. I've learned that a lot of people invest in what they say more so than how they live. So that when people audit how they live and it doesn't match what they say, they lose faith. We got to be so cognizant of, I'm going to invest more in a proper lifestyle than a proper rhetoric, a proper a way of articulating my belief. If you want to change your friends, your actions will hurt them in the beginning, but it will become balm to them eventually. Because you're going to be living a life, they're going to be like, man, why you not hanging out with us anymore? Listen, you don't got to go to the clubs and have a Bible study with them. Listen, you don't have, when people say that Jesus ate with sinners, Jesus didn't go to the strip club and eat with sinners. Jesus, these people, he ate with sinners probably at the Starbucks. He was eating at sinners where they was getting some food at the buffet line. He wasn't eating with sinners in a sinful environment. So people thinking, oh, but Jesus ate with sinners. No. Listen, he ate with sinners because the sinners was inquiring about him. See, the sinners got to want to seek you out. That you got to have such a life that sinners seek your life out and then want to eat where you eating at. Then you can sit there and be like, yeah, I'm eating with sinners. But most people want to, well, Josh, if I, listen, you ain't Jesus, boo-boo. I ain't Jesus. Listen, I'm glad I'm not Jesus. I get tired, man. About 11:30, I'm shutting off. I'm closed. You're going to switch the sign, says I'll be back 9 a.m. No. I'll be back at noon. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't have the bandwidth to save. He's the only lifeguard capable enough to jump in that river to save someone. You jump in there, you ever seen people trying to help a drowning person, they both drown? That's what happens when you're trying to go in the water and save somebody. They're going to be holding you down, talking about, well, we can't swim. No. Jesus, you sit there by the pool, you read your magazine, and let Jesus, you go jump down there and save them. And when Jesus begins to save them, they're going to inquire about those who have already been saved by him. Be consistent in living for him, not in your own works, because that won't prove nothing. Let the work of God supernaturally change you. Like real talk, man. You know there's a supernatural hand in your life when you're a different person than you was a year ago. So when people had left you, then they come back around to get back to you, you should be at least 10 notches different. Because when they come back, they're going to be like, man, what you been doing? Where you been? You're going to be like, listen, I've been faithful to God. And then you can give them the hope that's in you. I remember when I was just like you, man. I was going to this. I was doing that. But God saved me, yo, man. You know I wanted. Yeah, I be seeing your Instagram. Yeah, I wanted to go with y'all, man. I wanted to. But, man, I was hungry and thirsty after his righteousness, man. Yeah, I wanted to go there. But, man, God dropped this book inside of me. And they're going to be like, man, I want that. Because out there in the world, they're all left empty. You're going to go drink, and then you go throw up at night. You go do this, and you got headaches, and you're sick, and you get this. Who wants that kind of life? Yes. The Christian life, quote unquote, can seem boring. But farming is not always fun. People who farm have hope of plucking fruit one day. When you're a farmer, you're not focusing on who's out there wasting their mama and daddy's fruit. You're like, no. I got a forest to take care of. Because when you're 35 and you got 5 barrels out there, and then God promotes you, then you have this barrel full, that barrel. Let me teach you on game. When you focus, like I told my sister 4 weeks ago, she's 20 years old, she's pursuing her purpose now. I told her, you're 20, you got a decade to focus on you. I said, right now, your peers are going to be doing a lot of things that you wish you can do, but buckle down. I said, your brother got 6 to 7 barrels. I got a book barrel, I got a travel barrel. I got something new barrels I can't tell you about. I got investment barrels. I have clothing, I have a ministry, there's 5 or 6, 7, 8 barrels out there that I've put out there. So when the waters come and that name pops off, then all of a sudden when I'm 35, I'm enjoying the fruits of my labor. How many of us right now, God is trying to teach your hands how to profit, but you're using those hands evil, in an evil way? What you got to do is say, God, what do you have for your servant to do? This ain't about making money. It's not about being successful. It's about, look, I got to make sure I leave something for my children's children. I got to make sure I'm living a life based upon how he wants me to live, not wasting my time. Hope that helped. But in order to change somebody's life, change it through your lifestyle, not through your lips. Mother Teresa said, preach the gospel and use words if necessary.